Hey guys, stick around to the end of the video. We're going to go to Goodwill. I'm going to show you what I buy, what I don't buy, and why, and how much I think I stand to make, as well as how long it takes me to get there. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get into it. Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Mod Pop Thrift. My name is Tom. I'm a full-time eBay reseller and a stay-at-home dad for Evelyn and for her 4 brothers, and we got a baby coming in October. So I stay busy with that, but I also run an eBay store where we sell some stuff. Today I have, I don't know, let me click on this box. I had a different screen brought up, but today I've got 14 to ship for $448. The easy breezy beautifulest one, not beautifulest for sure, on for a couple of reasons. This is Animal House socks. I bought a bunch of these cool socks for $1 a piece at Ace Hardware, doing some retail arbitrage. But man, it has been a long time and they just don't sell for much, making them not really worth the time it takes to do them anymore because they've been around for a year and I've barely sold any of them. $6 plus shipping, buyers all in at $11.40, but pretty easy to do. The other things today are going to be, well, this one will be pretty easy. Paid $2.50 for this vintage Fox News hat, and it sold for $13.99 plus shipping. And I'll just throw that into a box. I don't have a box handy. I was going to show you, but it doesn't really matter. These, I paid 50 cents for a bag of dishes. These are Lou-Ray pastels. And this is not the first time that I've bought Lou-Ray pastels, but they've come down a little bit. The last time I found them, I was at a thrift store, and I bought a massive amount of them. And these little bowls are okay, but like if you're looking at antique dishes that are pastel colors are good, mid-century modern starbursts kind of stuff can be good, but like bowls and dishes don't do as well as gravy boats and teapots and that kind of thing. So a little bit more elaborate pieces would have done better. I paid 50 cents for these in a lot of stuff, and I have a lot of other things to list. These sold for $6 plus shipping, and this one had what I remarked as a flea bite. Just the tiniest chip is often referred to by people in the know as a flea bite, and so this one has a little flea bite here. It also has these are kiln marks, like where it was sitting on a stand to be, oh, that's the mailman, to dry on the kiln, to be fired for the glaze. That's what I'm going for. And then the last item is this green glass, green plastic sides, and then it has some markings, WWM or WMM, and hook ears. These are very popular in the steampunk community. They are not remotely wide enough for my face. Like, they literally don't fit at all on me. But these are beautiful. I think they're awesome. I'll just tight wrap these in a box. I paid 20 bucks. Yes, you can play with that Princess Peach castle. I paid 20 bucks thinking that they were probably really, really good, but I didn't know. And they ended up selling, I listed them for 110. They ended up selling for $90 free shipping. Pretty awesome stuff. Pretty cool. All of this stuff. Well, I guess the socks weren't real fast, and this has probably been 6 months, but both of these were in the last 2 weeks. And one made real good money and one did not. So that's all the stuff that had to go today. I do have a handful of other things that are interesting, so let's look at those. You okay? Yeah. Did you spin that around and hit yourself with it? Silly girl. You all right? You may recognize this. back here, there is a part number on most of these Rock Band guitars. So I typed that one in, 91161, 91161. What? And the sold comps for this were ridiculous. The used comps, the not working comps, were crazy. I listed this for $80 free shipping, untested, no battery cover, but it does power on, and this thing is bent. That's supposed to be straight up and down. Sold for $80 overnight. Like, I listed it at 9 o'clock at night, and it was sold when I woke up. So that's fantastic. Not all Guitar Hero guitars are made equally. That one doesn't require a dongle, and so it will sell all by itself, untested. The PS3, very similar version, has a problem where it's going to sell less untested because one of the syncing, the transformer that allows it to sync, anyway, there's a part in there that goes bad, and the PS3 ones aren't worth as much because they go bad more frequently. This sold for $9 plus shipping. I bought a bunch of these signs, and they're just kind of clicking off as they go. Not making a lot of money, not selling super fast, but they're decent bread and butter stuff. Italy. I got this a long time ago. It's on this Hanes Activewear tag that is indicative of something that's sold as a blank and then has somebody's print put on it. It's sold for $6 plus shipping. Not making a bunch of money, and it's been listed forever. If it hadn't sold by the time I got to that box, I'd have probably just put it down and put it in the donate pile, taken it down and put it in the donate pile. Just sold something. Let's see what we sold. Donald Duck. Cool. Donald Duck for $8 plus shipping. Just a bunch of toys that I picked up. Like, I bought this Donald Duck thing to get one toy, but it came with a bunch of toys on high bid. And so I took them all, and what wasn't the parts that I wanted, I listed as a lot, and it did sell. Metal Militia. I had the militia spelled correctly in the title, so this didn't sell because this is a silly spelling. Metal Militia. Wraparound on the side. It's washed out. The tag, the size tag is washed out. I think I called it a large. But the size tag's totally washed out. I don't know, man. It's probably at least an XL. I put measurements in. Hopefully it works out for them. If it doesn't, I'm out $10.75 plus shipping. But I'm not really. We'll figure it out. Remember the watch that I busted? This is the box to the watch that I busted. And this is not a company I'd ever heard of as far as watches go. Longines? I have no idea. Anyhow, I'll do what I do. I'll put it up. I'll figure out how it's pronounced and put it up there.
Longines.
So anyway, this is a very, very high-end watch, and I bought it. I thought I could put a battery in it. I could not. And so the watch, I broke the watch, put it on auction. It sold for like $50, even with a broken crystal. I still have the strap for it listed separately, but the box, I knew people collect watch boxes, so I listed it for $40 free shipping. I got an offer for $25. I countered at $35. He came back at $30, and I'm like, I probably better take that. So that sold for $30. These little shoes right here, I paid $3 for just the other day at a yard sale. Friday, Levi didn't go to school, but he wasn't sick, and he went with me to garage sales, but it was pouring down rain, and I was like, we're not going to find any, but I hate to not take Levi with me. So it didn't even occur to me to record, really. He and I were just driving around looking for yard sales, and we found a lot of yard sales. We found like 8, and we bought something at all of them. This yard sale, we got 2 of these size 6.5, size 7.5 Jordans. These, and then a very similar pair that's purple. Paid $3 a piece for them. These sold for $40, and they were the lower value of the 2. So the other ones are listed for like $70, I think. So those were really good gets for $3 a piece. But we were the only ones shopping because it was raining, and this neighborhood had 10 yard sales up. These, I don't know if I made the right decision on these. I paid $5 for these at a garage sale. They are Toledo, like the city in Ohio, like the scale company in my head, but they are pipe threaders. So you get a bare pipe and you twist this on there, and those grooves right there, you have this has like, this is like a socket for a gigantic ratchet, and as you, it would be the same as a die, except it's a pipe threader. Tap and die. Anyhow, these 3, I paid $5 at a garage sale, and I listed them all together, and somebody messaged me and said, hey, I just need the 3/4 one. Will you sell me that one for $15 free shipping? And I'm like, boy, that's half of the cost, and then I still have to go out and take new pictures and release these, and I declined. So then 5 minutes later, he messaged me $25 for all 3 of them, and I'm like, that's probably making money, and I don't have to do the more work. So I took that. I probably would have been far better off to just take 15 for this one and then sell these for probably still close to 30, because they're the bigger ones and the more expensive ones out of that lot. But I don't regret taking the money, but I probably could have made a better decision, but I did what I did, and we don't look back. You just keep moving forward. Right, of course, right. Cassette storage. I paid $2.50 for this bad boy at Goodwill, and it sold for $29 free shipping. So, I mean, it'll probably cost me $10 or $12 to ship, but I paid $2 for it, and I'm still making 10, at least 15 maybe. And then I bought, a buddy of mine brought me a bunch of video game stuff he was going to take to the local retro game store, and I was like, and he's like, just pay me something for it, and then you're making money and I'm making money, and the game store gets lots of stuff, and I'd rather you make the money. So I paid not a lot. I made money already. These Wii manuals don't add value to the Wii, really, unless you're selling it complete in box. So I decided to list these separately. They sold for $9 free shipping. Just barely even worth touching, but it wasn't the stuff I was buying in the lot, and so it's extra money. This I got from my buddy Craig. Size large, vintage reverse weave. If this was a really notable college or army kind of thing, it would be worth a lot. As it stands, I had it listed for $38, and it was in a box that it was time to go through that box, and so I listed it for $24 plus shipping, and it sold. No, I listed it for $29, and somebody within a couple of hours sent me an offer of $24, and I'm like, yeah, let's get that money. And then Donald Duck, even if I had it in my hand, I wouldn't be showing you each individual piece, so we'll just put that up there. Like I said, sold for $8 plus shipping, and it was just the extras in a lot that I bought at the auction. That's everything. I'm going to get this stuff packaged up and see if we can't get it out of here today. But everything that had to go today is gone. So that's it. I think I'm going to go make some lunch and then ship this, and it can go out tomorrow. So, yeah, let's move on to something else. So here we are, back at this same Goodwill. Last year was Monday. Today is Wednesday. And the parking lot is so full that I just walked by a guy with his window open in his car, and you guys couldn't see it, but like, that was awkward. Anyway, this parking lot's so full of people that there's like 6 parking spaces left in the whole parking lot. So I don't expect it to be super great today, but you never know. Olympus for $12 might not be bad. Filmless D490 zoom. 384. It looks like vintage Steelers, but it's not. Jim might be. Maui Jim is a high-end eyeglass or sunglasses company that is here in town. I don't know how this got put out with no price on it. Those are unusual. $15. So when I find shoes, I don't know what they are. This 6-digit number right here, 844-374-164. So you just like speak or type that 6-digit number into eBay, and then the dash and the other 3 digits, so the 9-digit number, and it will bring up comps for that exact shoe, almost always. This one, when you use that number, has about 100% sell-through rate. It's 7 sold, 6 listed, but I try not to count the international ones, but they're on there on both, so it looks like it's right about a little over 100%, but some of them are listed for $15 and some of them are sold for $60, so I'm on the fence. I'm gonna hang on to them. So I found this thing, and it's just the flags, I think, and the combs. It's only $5, and if it's all in there, I haven't opened it yet. I'm gonna get it for my boys, but then I just saw these, and they could be really, really good, assuming they're in there. This is neat. It's a baseball mask. It's only, what is it, $1.50? That's probably $15. But I don't know, it's cool. I got all kinds of stuff to check because I haven't opened any of these to see if they're all there. Still on the fence on those. So these ended up just being a canvas bag and the cones, but no flags. Swingman. I can't emphasize enough, you really have to comp everything. I picked this up thinking it was cool, and it just really didn't feel like quality, so I put it back down. And it turns out to have like a 200% sell-through rate and be worth at least $30. That's a candle warmer, and it has Mickey Mouse on it. But I don't. As long as this isn't priced way up, it's almost for sure it's getting $5 for that. Even if it's not entirely complete. So this Bionaire BUL7921, so I can put comps up. It is not great, unfortunately. It is, there are 3 listed used, none sold. There's one sold on Terapeak for $22 and one sold on Terapeak for $59. But with that low of a sell-through rate where I have to look, there are some actively listed and I have to look at Terapeak to find one sold, that's not going to do any good. I feel like I should be better in the know because these are definitely vintage, collectible old cups. And a lot of those are nothing. But sometimes there's something. And who are these French waiters? I'd be able to make a better determination if I knew who these French waiters were. This is a trick I use, and I assume that everybody knows the tricks I use, but sometimes you guys are blown away by things I think everybody knows. This one has a break in it somewhere, or else it would resonate like that and not be dud. So I just flicked it and I'm like, yep, that's broken. And then I'm like, oh, there it is. Yeah, it's got a huge crack in it. If you're married to a school teacher, then you know Ticonderoga is the pencil. And so for $1.50, there's a bunch in here. Okay, so for the most part, these things are open and junk. But this one is open but not broken apart. And there are only 3 listed. They're all brand new and they're all over $60. And there are 6 sold used, and they are like 25 plus shipping and up. So I think I am going to grab this one. Okay, so sitting right there where those Santa Claus lights were the other day, I just looked and there was this with the Halloween stuff. I don't know anything about it, but I'm going to buy it for $2.50. And then this was on the new cart, DMB, like Dave Matthews Band, 8 Cuisinart. Here's the reality on this thing. It's gonna suck to clean, but for $2.50 I should get 25 plus shipping. So I think I'm gonna put up with it. Found this Farkle, which is a game that, like Yahtzee, that my kids love to play. It's sealed, it's $1.49. So I don't know if I told you guys this. This is obviously, to me, this is obviously Nordic ware, but it's a little bit too low of a sell-through rate. It would probably sell for 20 bucks, but it could take 2 or 3 years, so I'm not gonna get it. So this jacket is $17. And it's LL Bean, which is a decent brand. It's better if it's made in the US, then they're a lot better. But insulated goose down, 80%, makes this a reasonably desirable jacket. I'm gonna end up not getting it because there's a couple of stains on the sleeve, and sell-through isn't very good right this minute. Sell-through will probably go up as the country cools down and goes into winter, but for now it is not very good, and I don't want to hang on to it for a long time. For $17. If it was 8 or 10, I might get it. Okay, so I was in there for 2 hours and I spent $40, and this is what we got. Spent $5 on this. I don't know what the comps are, but I'll put something up here. This, I don't know, I comped it. It looked like it was a little bit all over the place, but it was only $3. This thing was $2.50, and I don't know if I'm going to sell it or not. It's pretty cool, but I know a lot of people who would like to have it. These I got for Judah, and they were $13, but they are absolutely exactly his style and his size. How about this guy? $1.50 for this face mask. It's pretty crazy. Farkle I got for the kids to keep. It was $1.50, but you could sell it. So here's a comp. Ticonderoga pencils. I'm always shocked at the value of Ticonderoga pencils. $6 I got this guy. $7. And then this Cuisinart coffee thing. So there's 10 items I can list pretty easily when I get home, and make some money for my 2 hours worth of time in the store. Well, and now we're back at the house, and I'm cooking smoked sausage that Judah's helping with, and we're having Brussels sprouts for dinner. What are you wearing around your neck there, fella?
A medal from our cross-country meet. I got 19th place
Over the
boys open.
A field of 250 students?
Yeah, 250 students, and there were a bunch of hills, and I finished in 13 minutes and 35 seconds.
It's fantastic. He's amazing. I would die. So We're making supper after going to Goodwill. Thanks for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, following, and clicking the bell. All the things that you do. We'll see you on the next one.